Coming to America is available to stream today only on Amazon Prime Video. Eddie Murphy and Arsenio Hall are back, and the heir to the throne of the good royal country of Zamunda is played by the actor and comedian Jermaine Fowler, who joins us here on the Rich Eisen Show. How are you, Jermaine?
I'm good, man. How are you?
Damn straight you're good. What a gig this is.
I know. I know, man. You tell him, dude. It's awesome.
I mean, so when did you first see the original? Do you have a memory of when you first saw the original, Jermaine?
Yeah, I do. I first saw it probably when I was 9 or 8, maybe 10. You know, it was always playing around my house. Then I just snuck in the living room, put the VHS tape in, and watched it and fell in love.
Well, I mean, you know, obviously getting into a role and needing to look at somebody that you're playing with as royalty might be tough, but not, I guess, when it's Eddie Murphy. Right?
Exactly, dude.
I mean,
yeah, man.
That's royalty that you were hooking up with. How did you learn that you were up for this and go about the process of getting this gig, Jermaine?
You know, just like any other actor auditioning for a role, I went in. Read the lines for Craig Brewer, and he was the best person I've ever read lines for in the room. He's the chillest, most patient director I've ever been around, and I didn't think I'd get the role, but when I walked out of there, I was confident that me and Craig would do something together, just because we hit it off so well.
Right.
And then I found out that I got the role from Boots Riley, the director of Sorry to Bother You. And he told me because he was at the All Black Film Festival in Miami, and the producers were down there talking about my audition, and he just had the scoop before my managers and agents at the time, which was crazy. So that's how I found out. And
what was your first conversation with Eddie Murphy like, Jermaine?
My first conversation with Eddie was at his house a couple of years ago, actually. We hung out, at his crib numerous times before we even, really got to work together. We watched, so it was like we already kind of had a rapport. Me and his son, we write together. He's a really good writer. His name is Miles. And, sometimes, Eddie would show up and, hang out in the living room or the kitchen and just watch TV with us. And we just talk about random Oh, excuse my language.
Okay. No worries. So when you were there, if I had told you after the first time that you were writing with Miles and maybe leaving the Murphy manse for the first time, if I'd met you as you were heading to your car, hey, guess what? You're going to play his son in the sequel to Coming to America. Eddie's not only going to do it, but he's going to do it with Arsenio Hall and John Amos and James Earl Jones, and you're going to play his son. What would you have told me if I told you that?
I believe you.
I love it.
Would believe you. It's crazy. It's my mom has always kind of prepared me for this moment. When I was younger, my mom would always have me practice my autographs when I was a kid. Just practice it, when I was a little kid, because she knew I wanted to be an actor and she wanted her kids to be successful. She knew that practicing your autograph was just like the first step and just, solidifying your identity and, or your confidence in yourself and what you do. And I got into acting because of Eddie. I wanted to be an actor because of him. I wanted to make movies at a very early age, and he's definitely one of the reasons why. So I definitely was a very confident, obnoxious dude when I was younger. I'm going to work with Eddie one day. I'm going to work with Eddie one day. And here I am, man. I would have definitely believed you if you told me that.
Jermaine Fowler here on the Rich Eisen Show. How close is your mom to the Leslie Jones? Is any similarities? Because she plays your mom in the film. Anything?
Not at all. Nah. My mom is tall, though. My mom was taller than my dad, so my dad was a little subconscious about that. But my mom was tall. Leslie and my mom are complete opposites. But the one similarity they have is that they don't care what people think about them.
Okay.
They own a room. She commands your respect and your attention when she walks in the room, and she is hilarious. My mom is the funniest person that I've probably ever known.
So she doesn't record MSNBC and yell at the screen and put it on Twitter like Leslie Jones? Your mom doesn't do that?
No, she did not. My mom didn't do that. She mostly just drank wine and painted.
Okay, very good. I love it. Very good.
She was pretty chill. No, that's not my mom.
She is funny. Leslie Jones is funny. I mean,
I know. Who you tell? Yeah, man. She's awesome, man. It was a pleasure working with her and Tracy, man. There's two people I really look up to.
Tracy Morgan, that's right. I mean, Tracy Morgan in this, Wesley Snipes in this as well. John Amos, you want to talk about royalty as well. Who was the easiest on the set to crack up, Jermaine?
The easiest?
Yeah.
I would say the easiest to crack up on set was probably, I think it's Leslie. I think it's Leslie because she just has this infectious energy about it. We had a good time together. Our job was to be mom and son.
Yes.
And so I really had a good time with her. We made each other laugh. She made me laugh the most. Arsenio would sometimes whisper in my ear a joke before we would do a take, and I had to hold it together because he just knows. Arsenio's hilarious. And then you got Tracy, who's just a character, and you know what I mean. Everybody just is funny. You got Lunell and Rodney Perry. The cast is just stacked full of comedians who you just can't keep a straight face sometimes when you're around them.
Jermaine Fowler here on the Rich Eisen Show. So what was it like around the set in downtime? Or did you shoot this during COVID, or was this before the pandemic, or when did you shoot this?
Thank God we didn't. We shot this way before COVID.
Good.
2019, late 2019, and it was a different time then.
No, I know. So that's why I asked, because I'd love to see what it was like around the set. When you're just hanging out with all of these folks.
It was a very beautiful atmosphere. Eddie really invited such a loving, caring, welcoming atmosphere, and he's just a great guy on and off set. So he dictated that. He's a great guy, and it was wonderful to be there, man. Everybody just went. It was like a party. It was like a family reunion, to be real.
I love that. Here's what I would have done. I don't know if this is professional or not, but I would have gone up to James Earl Jones and asked him to record the outgoing message on my cell phone. I would have done that.
See, they shot James's parts in New York. That's where he lived. James was in the 90s, I believe. So
yes.
He ain't going to fly down to Atlanta. So they went to James because he's royalty. He's royalty. He said, "You guys come to me." And they went to James, did his scenes. And that's how good James Earl Jones is. You don't even know he's in New York doing his parts. It feels like he's with everybody else. And he's such a powerful presence in this movie, in any movie. But in this one, it really just added so much depth. And gravity when he would just speak, and God, he's just so perfect. But yeah, man, I would have loved to have met him, and but I didn't get to, unfortunately.
Well, congrats on everything, Jermaine. What do you want people to know about this? Because it's just hitting right now, and I know there's tons of cameos. Personally, I'm hoping that there is a barbershop scene at the end that's really long. And what do you want people to know about this, Jermaine?
I want them to know that we had a great time filming it. We're so proud of it, and it's a worthy predecessor to the original. I think they're going to love just the elements of nostalgia and the cameos. It's Eddie, man. Eddie, who wouldn't want to watch Eddie be funny? who wouldn't? So that's that, man. So go enjoy the film with your family and friends and just have a good laugh. We all need it.
All right, and if you could choose one Eddie Murphy stand-up, what would you do? What would you have, Jermaine?
You mean picking a special? Which one?
Yes, which special? I think I know which one it would be, but and give me the special and the bit from the.
Okay.
Give me which one you would choose.
The special that got me in comedy is definitely Raw.
Raw.
And,
okay.
Yeah, that's the special. And the bit that's always made me laugh was the Rocky bit. Rocco! That's always made me laugh.
See, I would go Delirious. That's my Eddie Murphy go-to is the Delirious. But you can't go wrong choosing either one of them, man. I mean,
either one of them. Delirious is my favorite one. It's just Raw got me into it because I saw it first, But I saw Delirious and that one. I mean, my favorite bit in Delirious has got to be it's got to be the singer bit about Jermaine, stop teasing. That's probably one of my favorites.
Well, I appreciate you choosing a clean one. I was just holding my breath. The honeymooners and everything. Okay, so before I let you go, I'm told you're a big MMA fan. Do you have any thoughts on the upcoming weekend's slate?
I got some predictions, dude. It's going to be a great card. I'm really impressed by the card, even the undercard. I think I'm going to start with Islam and Dover. I got to go with Islam, but Dover is going to be a good fight, I think. I think it might be fight of the night. to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
I think every fight's going to go by pretty quickly. I think Aljamain, I want Aljamain to win. I like Aljamain. I thought his fight with Corey Sandhagen was amazing. And Corey's great, too. He might be coming back right after those two amazing wins. So I'm going to go Aljamain over Piotr Jan.
Okay.
And then you got Amanda Nunes versus Megan Anderson.
Yes.
I got to go Amanda because what she did to Cyborg was insane. Like, I've never seen Cyborg take that much damage like that before. So I think she's going to do the same thing to Megan. But it's going to be a tough fight, I think, too. I think it's going to be a tough fight. Megan's dope.
Have you ever thought of doing it yourself?
Yeah, man. My dad taught me how to fight when I was 4. He taught me how to box. And I got older. I never liked to fight, but I didn't mind it because of where I was from.
Okay.
I always had to stand up for yourself. When I moved to L.A., I got into jiu-jitsu at Clone Gracie's gym in Culver City, and then I got into kickboxing. But I'll always love boxing, always. And MMA, I love MMA. But Kung Fu, I taught myself Kung Fu when I was, in 8th grade.
What do you mean you taught yourself Kung Fu, Jermaine?
It's going to sound strange, but I used to go to the library and pick up Kung Fu books and just read them and learn the stances in my bedroom. And because I was training to kick my dad's ass. That's what I was training to do.
Okay.
So, yeah.
All right.
But, and I got to go, I think Polish Power might win tomorrow night. I think Jan might pull it off.
What do you think, TJ? He's my UFC 259 expert. What do you think of these choices, TJ Jefferson?
I like his choices. I think he's pretty spot on. I'm literally, I'm kind of torn with the Jan Israel fight.
I know.
That's a tough one. I have a hard time betting against Izzy, even though he's going up in weight.
You should. That was a tough decision for me too. But every time I see Izzy, every time Izzy faces a power guy, what does he do? He upsets him. You know? So you can pick Izzy. I think it's fine. My only issue is he's going up in weight. That's it. And Jan isn't a joke. People sleep on Jan too. Everyone's doubted Jan since since the beginning, and look at him now. So
I'll tell you what,
can't go wrong with either fighter.
Izzy could be in Coming to America 3. I'll tell you that. That guy, he is hilarious.
Yeah, he's funny, dude.
By the way, he is laugh out loud hilarious.
I like Izzy, man. Izzy's dope. He'd be a dope. I think he'd be great to have him. If they do a third one, I would love to do a scene with him.
Well, that'd be great. That'd be awesome. Well, yeah. I don't know. Did you ever talk UFC with Judd Hirsch on the set of Superior Donuts? I think not. That's why you come on a show like this, Jermaine.
But Judd can fight. No, Judd's got an attitude problem.
What? Judd Hirsch has an attitude problem? What are you saying?
Man, not in a bad way. If you get on Judd's bad side, he might slap you.
I love that.
Judd's from New York. Judd's from New York, baby. You don't mess with no New York. I think he's from Brooklyn or the Bronx, one of those. So
don't mess.
He's old school.
Fantastic. Well, you've had a hell of a career so far. Good luck moving forward. Come back on the show anytime. And I can't wait to catch Coming to America as soon as I'm able. Thanks for the call. Appreciate it, Jermaine.
It was a pleasure. Thank you for having me.
Right back at you. Jermaine Fowler. Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.